This is exactly how you start a social media marketing agency, digital marketing agency without any money. What's up, everybody? My name is Jordan, and in today's video, this is a very frequently asked question by a lot of people who are just starting out their digital marketing agency, or maybe you already own an agency, but you're struggling to get over that hump of, getting your first 1 to 3 clients, or even maybe you do have a couple clients under your belt, but you're really looking to scale your agency. So I know what it's like, guys. I've been there, done that. When I first started my agency, obviously, when a lot of people who start out their agency were starting a digital marketing agency because we're looking for, a new stream of income, right? So when I first started out my agency, I absolutely didn't have that much money to begin with. I actually tried to spend the minimum as possible when you first start out your agency, and that's what I recommend most people do. If you do start your marketing agency, then I would say, put money towards things that you absolutely need, right? Don't just start spending money. Don't start thinking about, gotta pay for the website, paying for, to register your business and stuff like that. Like, all those stuff is important and it's good to have, but that's not really what's going to get your agency off the ground, right? So that's like my first tip right there, is to really spend your money wisely, and especially in the beginning, you want to invest very wisely and make sure that your money is being put to good use, right? So when I first started my agency, I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't want to spend a lot of money because I didn't even know if this was going to work for me or not, right? I started from scratch. I didn't have any experience, no knowledge about digital marketing whatsoever. I didn't know how to get results. So, some of you guys might be in a position where you guys are probably ahead of me when you guys first started out. Maybe you have more knowledge or more experience than I did when I first started out. Maybe you have a little bit more money to leverage when I first started out, right? So having money is obviously, it's going to give you a little bit of a head start. You can pay for, virtual assistants. You can start paying, things to happen quicker for you in a way, right? But if you're starting out with less money, then you might have to start, you're gonna have to manually do things a little bit more, right? So a lot of people ask me, Jordan, do we have to pay for softwares and stuff like that, right? Like obviously we have ClickFunnels, right? ClickFunnels is a necessity if you plan on running a lead generation business for your clients, right? And starting price there is $97. It might sound a lot to some of you guys, and it might not sound a lot to some of you guys, but regardless, that $97 that you're spending needs to be put to good use, right? And so the beauty about ClickFunnels when I first started out was, when I had 0 clients, I knew that I needed ClickFunnels because I needed to, send traffic to a high converting landing page so that we can convert that for clients. So I needed to learn the ins and outs of ClickFunnels. I needed to, I guess in a way, familiarize myself with that. So the cool thing about it is that they offer a 2-week trial, right? So what I did was, I did the 2-week trial and I familiarized myself. And if you reach out to the customer support, and most of these softwares and companies that have free trials and stuff like that, chances are they want you to become a paying customer, right? This is $97 per month, by the way. It's not a one-time payment, but it's a $97 per month type of thing. And so after the 2-week trial was up, I would reach out to support and say, hey, I'm really interested in your product, but I'm just starting out. I don't really know how to use it. Is there any way you can extend my trial? And most of the time, guys, they will extend it to an extra 2 weeks. So that would equal a full 4 weeks. Now, I would just say that, but really, I'm buying more time to get myself a paying client, right? This is when I first started out, by the way. And so even if I didn't get the client within my 4 weeks, because it did take me some time to get my first client, I would just create a new account with a different email, right? So that's like another hack, guys. If you guys need softwares, need tools that you want to use for your business, but you don't want to pay that money, or you're not ready to pay that money yet, then just create a new account with a different email. I know it's, you're gonna have to grind it out in the beginning, right? You're gonna have to be resourceful and really try to get things rolling for you, right? So new account with different email, that's going to, extend it's going to give you pretty much another 4 weeks to land yourself a paying client. And so I kept on doing that over and over, guys, until I landed my first, $1,000 client. And now that you have money coming in, you can start using this money to pay for software and for tools and stuff like that, right? So in the beginning, if you're not comfortable with investing into softwares and tools, don't do it. Just keep on doing this method right here, and until you get paid. And then the more you get paid, the more access you have to more softwares and tools to get your agency to automate a little bit more, so that it can run more efficiently. And that's what I did. So that's what we did until we got our first $1,000 client. Now, another method, guys, to really get your agency going. And so there are a ton of, free softwares and tools out there for you guys to use. At the beginning, you guys going to have to probably manually do things a little bit more. So firehunter.io, it is a Google Chrome extension. And what that does, guys, is that it will get you the email address of the founder. So if you just go to that website, it'll show you how to use it. For the purpose of this video, I'm not going to go through that, but look it up, firehunter.io, Google it, and that's going to get you an email address of the owner for you to start sending out your cold emails, right? You can start reaching out. You can send out, since you don't have automation tools in place, you're manually sending out emails, you're probably going to be sending out a lot less emails compared to sending out mass emails with, a software. But even if you're sending out less emails, you can make sure that you're personalizing the email more. There's more of a human connection touch to that. And so you can do it that way, and you can still get great responses from that. And that's what I did in the beginning, guys, is that this is what I did right here, firehunter.io. I would just find the business owner's email address, and then I would just send out to them, right? And the most important part, guys, of starting your agency from scratch with no money is really just being resourceful, right? As an entrepreneur, you need to learn how to be resourceful. You need to learn how to make something out of nothing, right? And for this example, we don't have any money to start with, and so you need to be resourceful. You need to gather as many free tools, free softwares, free trials, anything you can get your hands on, and use that for your agency so that you can get the ball rolling, right? There's a ton of softwares and tools out there that gives you these free trials, so that you can get started, get familiarized with their product and stuff like that. And like I said, continue to use their trials until you get a paying client that will pay off your softwares and tools. So what I recommend when I first started out was that I didn't pay for any softwares or tools until I got a client, right? Because I didn't want to lose any money. I made sure to get my client first, use that money towards softwares and tools. So be resourceful. And so Google and YouTube are going to be your best friends, right? Because literally all the answers are on Google and YouTube, right? Whether you purchase, a course or not, the answer is all on Google and YouTube, right? But the purpose of the course is, it's more laid out, it's more step by step. You don't have to, scour and search all over the internet for information, stuff like that. So that's the beauty of the course. It's going to cut your learning curve. But I understand most of people who are starting out their agency with no money, you obviously can't invest in a course. And same with myself, I wasn't able to invest in a course until I had paying clients that helped me, invest in more courses and cut the learning curve. And that's how I was really able to scale my agency even more. Right? But when you're first starting out, Google and YouTube, it might sound simple, guys, but it's all on the internet. It's all on Google. It's all on YouTube, right? And that's how you're able to find my channel. That's how you're able to get free content and stuff like that, right? So really, guys, with no money, it's going to take a lot more manual work, right? So it's going to take more time equals more time. right? It's going to take more of your time, more hustle, and it's really important that you don't burn yourself out, right? Because you're doing manual work, you don't have money to pay for automation tools and stuff like that. You're gonna have to do things more manually. It might be frustrating at times because you don't know what you're doing, you're figuring it out. And the most important part, guys, is don't burn yourself out, right? Make sure you're exercising, make sure you're meditating in the morning, or whatever it is that you do to really prep yourself and put yourself in the mode where you can relax your mind, right? Because when I first started out my agency, I literally locked myself in this room for pretty much the entire day, from the moment I woke up, freshened up or whatever, and I would just really work the entire day. I would burn myself out until at night I would probably go for like a 4-mile walk by a park by my house. And that really helped me clear my mind. That really gave me some fresh air. But really, guys, don't burn yourself out. That is super important, because if you burn yourself out, you're going to give up, right? And I don't know what your threshold for giving up is, but you need to, take some time to relax and stuff like that, and make sure you don't burn yourself out. So, this here is some super dope information. And so once you start getting clients, right, once you start having money, you're going to be able to automate, and that's going to take less time, and your agency is going to scale. Scaling biz, right? So once you start getting clients in, money's coming in, you're going to be able to start paying for more softwares, more tools, more assistants, helpers, and stuff like that. And so you're going to be able to automate your agency, and that's going to take up, your agency is going to start taking up less of your time. And so now you can put your time into making decisions, more important decisions, to scale your business, right? And so that's really what I really did at the beginning of my journey to really get my agency off the ground. I know a lot of you guys who are starting at the agency, maybe you don't have a lot of money to invest in a course, a mentor, a guru, whatever it is, but you still want to get started. This is exactly what I did, right? You're gonna have to do put in the work. Honestly, just put in the work. You might have to make cold calls, right? I don't like doing cold calls, but you might have to do that. Step out of your comfort zone, do something like that. You're going to do cold emails to get new clients. You're going to have to go to networking events, right, to put yourself out there and meet business owners. You're going to message business owners on social media, right? So wherever your prospects, your clients are hanging out on the internet, you have to be there. You have to provide value, or you just need to reach out and provide value so that you can get them interested in your services, and hopefully hop on some type of phone call for you guys to get to know each other, connect, and see if you guys would be a good fit for each other, right? So this is the hustle, guys. So if you are starting your agency with no money, the thing is to just hustle, right? And if you ever have any questions, right, Google it, or go on YouTube and search it up, or even better, put it in the comment section below, because I'll answer it for you guys, right? And that's going to also help you guys save some time and really get your agency going. So I'm thinking in the next video, I'm probably going to I'm going to talk about what software and tools you're going to need for your agency to really get it going. And there's going to be some paid, some free ones. And I'm going to be sharing what I use currently and what I used before, when I didn't have any income coming in. So that's going to be a really beneficial video for you guys, especially if you're starting out your agency, or maybe you're just looking for ways to automate your agency a little bit more so that you can scale and grow more efficiently. So if you haven't already, subscribed to the channel, give it a big thumbs up. If it was helpful, comment below any questions that you have, and turn on that notification bell so that you guys can see the next drop. All right, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.